Hello and welcome to our demonstration video for AWS Deeplens Challenge. Our project is building a global Simon Says game using Deeplens and AWS services. For anyone not familiar with the game rules, it is easy. Players act out commands from Simon. When Simon says to do something, you should do the action. But if Simon doesn't say, you shouldn't do the action.
Simon says touch your head.
Okay, let's talk about what we just saw. What our network is doing is it is capturing an image from the Deeplens camera, and it is going to scale and chop the image down to a 184 by 184 image that we pipe into our network. And this network is going to produce a mapping of the poses. So it's going to find all the different body parts, and then it's going to produce an image that we then use to calculate XY coordinates for each of the features or each of the poses. We take this array of poses and we pass it to another network that we train to classify different actions. And for our Simon Says game, we came up with 5 different actions. Raise your right hand, raise your left hand, touch your head, clap your hands, and raise both hands. We trained this network with 100 different images for each of the different poses. As you can see that our network is producing the correct response to our pose mapping, but the accuracy is not so great. This could be caused because we didn't use a very large data set to train our network. When we run the same test for somebody else, you can see that it's producing the correct results, but it's not necessarily great accuracy. And in some poses, it was really difficult to get the correct response. You can see in this case, in the lower right-hand corner, it is classifying touch your head just fine. For the other test, it is not classifying correctly, or it takes a while to get the right pose to be recognized. And you can see that some of the data points are not lining up correctly with the user's body. The last thing that I want to talk about is that our Simon Says game is actually a global game. All the games are being generated through AWS services. A Lambda will be querying Athena, which will generate a new game, and that is broadcasted to each device using Internet of Things. We hope you enjoyed our entry into the AWS Deeplens Challenge. We definitely enjoyed creating this project, and we hope that we get to continue to work with AWS Deeplens.